got the button pressed?
Yeah. Index, what does index mean?
I think that's something to do with like focusing or something.
Well, here we are driving down Highway 70 heading towards Ruidoso, New Mexico. A lot of open spaces here. I'm going to back off a little bit there. Let's go forward again here. Coming up a high grade, steep grade right now. So you can see what we're doing. Up we go. A little bit of bouncing here. Got to hold it still. Should be coming to a little summit right here. If I don't get sick and throw up first.
These rock walls. See those?
Whoop, there's some rock walls there. Whoa. We're going down.
Get those white mountains. Out in the distance.
Over there. I'm going to try to go to the side here and show you some mountains way off in the distance that have snow on them.
Get the ones to your far right. Bigger, closer.
There's also some here to the far right. Back off a little bit, as a matter of fact, so you can see better. You can see a lot of open land. We're back on the highway again. That should give you a pretty good overview of what we're looking at. Here we are back on the highway. Let's zoom in up here. Whoop. There we go. Sierra Blanca.
Is that what it is? Jim says it's the Sierra Blanca mountains.
Here we are, we're descending down. You can see the contrast from the desert before. We're in the Lincoln National Forest now. And the picture you saw a few minutes ago was White Mountain. It still had some of the snow on its top and the mountain peak.
That was behind us now.
We're still going downhill, as you can see. Yep, a little bit of bouncing there.
These are rather big ponderosa pines. Beautiful.
Nice shot going around the corner here. Back off a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Right, way down. Now you're way in the distance. I'm going to put it on telephoto here. We're going to move up. That's White Sands way out there. We're coming way up there. White Sands. Let me back off. Looks a little blurry. If it's blurry, does that mean we need to... hold this off for a second. Those shots a couple minutes ago may have been a little blurry. This is White Sands. It extends for 300 miles. A little bit later on, we're going to drive right into it. I would say we're probably about 30 miles away from it right now, I have to guess. Kind of bouncing around a little bit, so...
Or for that matter, the way distances are so deceiving, it could be 50 miles
that way. Up this way. On the other side of those mountains out there that you see in the background is where they tested the first atomic weapon. That's Trinity Site.
So everything west of that mountain, which is in this direction, or east, I should say, which is in this direction, should be radioactive.
Yes, including us right this very moment. I'm going to sign off. Same mountain we just looked at about a half hour ago from a different angle. We're on the other side of it now. Much farther away, obviously.
That's where we just left.
We just left there. That's where all the pine trees were. There we go, right there. Around here, whoop, a little bit. Now we're going to head up toward what's called Three Rivers, the Indian petroglyphs. Like a tornado. As close as I can get on it right there, I think. Whoop, we're bouncing around here. That's a really good one right there. That's about the best I've seen since I've been out here. Look like little tornadoes, and they last, oh, quite a way. Sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes 30 seconds. I think it's disappearing a little bit now, as a matter of fact.
Well, look at this. We're coming up on a rock and curio shop. Now I'm going to pan up, show you how vast the area is. We're heading up the trail to the petroglyphs. Up the trail here, we saw these on these rocks, and at first I wasn't sure whether they might be real or not, but it looks like,
See, look, that's like
it's like a lizard or something, or scorpion.
yeah, that could be, huh? Yeah.
Oh my God, that's Celtic.
Oh my God. What are we gonna do, Larry?
You don't understand what that means. Being Celtic, that means they're in
It's
the
the same
wrong.
thing, don't you?
They aren't dealing with Indians.
I wouldn't know the difference if it's Celtic or not. So.
They won't. They don't know the fucking difference whether it's Celtic or not. Pardon my language.
Check this out.
That's the same damn thing that's on the stone that I got at home.
Is it really? Sure. That's pretty cool.
That's nice.
It's not kind of symbol. How many dots?
And another one of those little sign symbols.
A different type of sign from here.
Look at that. Right over here, this one has another face on it.
Looks like a snag one there.
With the teeth and the eyes, and then like a headdress type of deal.
Okay.
Just when they get to it because of the snakes.
What does it pass right here? You'd be right on line with it.
Okay. That's another person.
There's a really nice one.
Where am I? Yeah, mountain goat.
Yeah. Kind of missing his leg.
hill over there.
Oh, sure, it's
I'm gonna pan across this vast, out that way where you see that whitish haze at the foot of those mountains. That's the White Sands area. Some of that might be the sand getting kicked up. This is the trail we just came up with all the petroglyphs.
just sat up here.
An attempt at a swastika, or what exactly? But anthropomorphic kind of figure. It's got a human face on the end and the body. Of early occupation by the Larry tribe. And this is not funny, unfortunately. I did not do this, by the way. People, we were just discussing how people are starting to deface these stones and how very shortly there won't be anything left. And somebody scratched their name on it. Look at that. What a shame. This animal, mountain goat, and right next to it over here is a human foot. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Nice and clear. And over to the left of the antelope is something else. There's where we came, where we parked. Let's see, under that dark tree between those two buses is Isuzu. We've got to walk all the way back down there.
Here's a close-up view of White Sands. Back off a little bit, maybe get a better perspective here. How it looks. Here we go here. I'm gonna stop for a second because it's being blocked. There's a lot better view of it. It goes back 300 miles in. I think I might have said that before. Back up a little bit and give you a better perspective here. Blocked again. Real close. The farther you go in, the less bushes there are. It's real pure sand. Going down the highway here. Those are the Oregon Mountains that we're going towards right now. Right there. On the other side of those mountains is Las Cruces. That's where I lived for 8 years. I wish I lived there now, actually. Back off a little bit, get another view there. Over that way. He's gonna go up that way.
Yeah.
I'll just chase him out that way. Larry, walk around that way. I want to chase him through here. He's a beautiful snake, isn't he?
Coming, man. He
Which
might-
way? Out the other way?
Going that way. Stay over here. Here he comes. Here he goes. He's gonna come out there, Larry. Don't let him. Don't move. Just come out.
Throw another rock behind him. Watch out for rattlesnakes, by the way, while you're doing this.
Coming out there.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
Beautiful snake. They bite.
Yeah, they'll probably bite. I mean, they're not poison.
Yeah, he's a big, beautiful snake. Man,
He just got poked in the ass with his. Ow! Ooh, ow!
that's a beautiful.
Let me see.
He's just he probably strike at
He sounds like a rat,
it.
doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he does, doesn't he? I bet that's the idea too, ain't it?
These are beautiful shots. I want you to know, I just got wounded in the ass by about a 3-inch spine from this cactus plant.
That's funny how he sounds like a rattler, don't he?
I bet you
Yeah.
do that. That's purposely done.
Okay, we better get going or we're never going to get to where we got to go. On it? Now I am. Forgot to
Too
push
late.
the button. Yeah, they're gone. Don't worry about the blur. It's focusing itself. We just can't see through the eyepiece. If the eyepiece is out of focus.
Go on. We're passing through the gate.
Of hell.
The gates of hell. To what they say is the treasure.
This is Joe's backyard. Well, I guess we gotta wait for Joe.
Oh, do we?
Yeah. He's looking to me. He's looking right at us.
Jump for other ones. Come on, Larry.
Yeah.
Jim,
Listen to him.
take it easy.
I'm looking around before I step. I want him out of there. Talking about that thing.
We're going up there. We probably already traveled about, say, maybe, what do you figure, 10 miles?
Yeah, 9 miles.
Need to see what we're doing here.
Yeah. Imagine the work that came on this. This is the Victoria Chief Mine off. I think
Holy
you
shit.
to the
Are
right.
we getting over this?
Yeah.
Hang to the right.
That's what I would have done. But hey, you're right. Just go. We usually go right along the edge, man. Just right.
I can't go around the edge. It's too much of a dip.
I mean, right over there, but it's okay.
Holy mama.
I don't think I want any.
If I get through this,
I'm gonna do
30 Hail Marys.
30 Hail Marys, not even Catholic.
Oh, I believe in Christmas. I believe in Christmas.
Holy mama.
Yeah. I was watching In Living Color once, and that's what he was saying on there, because something happened to him.
Larry, they built this road out of the side of a cliff. That must have been pretty important.
Well, I'm not denying that.
See, I'm glad I'm looking through the lens.
Is this steep enough for you?
I'd say so. Does it get any worse?
It's about it.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Well, that was the worst spot. Well, there's one bad
I
spot.
feel moistness.
Oh, the only scared me when he wasn't paying attention. That's the only time.
Larry,
You're
what do
saying-
you got that camera totally tilted? See what I'm saying? It's not
Oh,
level.
Jesus, I'm being bounced all over the place.
Let's see, to the right over here.
It's smoothing out now. This
Yeah,
is
this is getting like
this is
thoroughfare.
like, yeah, downtown.
You don't have to hold that red
Ruidoso.
button down, do you?
Huh?
You don't have to hold that red button down, do you?
Yes, you do.
You
You
have to-
idiot.
All the time?
Oh no.
No.
You got it. If you don't see that red light flashing inside
It's
your
not going.
viewfinder, it's not going.
Yeah.
Also, it's a green light.
Or green.
Yeah.
Whoa.
How do you like it over here on the edge, Jim?
This is like,
I can't see
mean
it.
to tell
Don't
you,
get
Jim,
too
don't look
close
down.
to-
Don't look down. Don't look down. I'm 6 inches from the edge.
Yeah.
I was gonna have a, what do you call it?
Jim doesn't even know what the hell he's doing. You just keep your eyes in that camera, Jim, and you'll live.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're
Look
gonna
at the
jump.
open cut here
You're
to the
gonna
right,
jump
Jim.
out. I can see it.
Film this to the right, Jim. All the way to the right. Cut there. Yeah. Further. You missed
I can't. You want to try to do this?
Yeah. Video food.
He's knocking me all over the place. I got nothing thing here. You got 10 times as much movement around you. I ain't up that. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, so am I.
No, I
Does it?
didn't.
How do you do a focus? Green light says you're filming. Is it manual focus? This is your
Right.
your
No,
telly
it's
and your
automatic.
deal.
Right.
It's automatic.
Automatic
Zooms
focus?
Back and forth. It just zooms in and out.
Okay.
You're filming now.
Oh, I see. How do you do a manual focus on?
Well, you don't want a manual
You're filming.
focus.
Yeah, I do. I don't want to go
Hit the
back
red
and
button.
forth. I want it out at infinity.
Just like that. Yeah. Okay. We're filming, ain't we?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
show
you're
our
filming.
shoulder for about the last.
This is real professional filming we're doing here today. Uh-oh.
Well, this is all right. This is actually, these are dry.
Oh, you think so? Yeah.
That's a good solid base right there.
Yeah. Well, this is also cold right here.
And they can spin away from it. It's gonna hold
I
down.
don't care about that. I'm talking about the underside.
Really? It doesn't stick up there.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Back there, when you did Big Dip, was a lot worse than that, I think.
I said, well. I told you there's no.
That way, Richard.
Just give me a chance to turn it. What do you think this is? Parking lot?
There's getting hyper now. Put my hat on here. Make it look.
Unbelievable. My God, look at this distance.
Something in it.
Oh, moly.
Here we are, Larry.
La da 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 da.
Now that down here,
You almost
Dundee
killed
over
it.
here.
we're high, and this is the date is April 29th, 1992.
We made it up.
We made it up. There's the Victorio Chief mine down there. That's supposed to go through the completely through the mountain there. See that? And then it comes out over here. And also, you can't see it from this angle, but there's a cave up in there that Geronimo and Victorio were alleged to watch the wagon trains down there along the Rio Grande that they bushwhacked. And here we're looking west, and out there is Tier C. Where's Tier C? Oh, way out there. Oops. There's Mud Mountain, and that is Tier C. As a matter of fact, you can see my house from here, which is right there and about in the center of the screen. Da, da, da.
There it is. I see it.
Quite a panorama, isn't it?
It's not quite. Big buck. Mama,
Scientific,
the mother of all
yeah.
bucks.
What do you guys think about it?
Spectacular.
It is unbelievable that we got up here in that vehicle. That's what's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Did you?
Larry just noticed it's built up in the front of it there. And we're going to probably attempt later in the day to go up there and explore around a little bit.
It's a petrified wood, nice.
Can you tell with the video that it's built up?
You bet.
You can see the wall?
Okay, it zooms in real nice.
Mhm. And there's the road we took that was so exciting that Larry was screaming about. Doesn't look quite as dangerous from here. But it is.
It's only that one corner right there.
And then
It's all
Larry,
dangerous.
where we're going is, why don't you pan off to the left? And
That's a mine, by the way, right there.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one on top's the cave.
Okay.
Supposedly
now I'm
that's
panning off to the left. Whereabouts?
all the way, 90 degrees.
Pan
You know,
around to the lake
to-
too, innit?
Yeah, to the lake and then out to where we're going up over there.
Whereabouts?
Keep going, right about, see the road up there? See the road right up there? Kind of cutting near the base. I don't know if you can tell it or not, that's where we're
Mhm.
going. We're
Yeah.
going back in that way to look for a treasure trove.
Okay.
And that,
Well, I'd say that. I'm
back about 40 feet over.
Hey, here we go. Picture me and Joe
Pretty interesting.
come out of the mine.
See how soft it is? Every place where there's minerals, Larry, it's real soft, you know it? Kind of
Like your head.
like rotted, yeah. But they didn't score too
We
big.
got the mother lode. We found it.
Holy mother, we got the
Montezuma's lost treasure.
Yeah, Montezuma's revenge.
It might be,
See the little one to the right? Big one, then there's a little one close to the, in the shade down below.
Yeah.
And I like to walk up there. Looks like there is a trail leading to it, isn't it? What do you think there?
Yeah. As we're driving up this this road, I looked off over here to my
Must be
left
a pretty good copper deal here.
and saw this pile of stone that's been laid up. It has really no relationship to any mining claim markers or anything that I could determine because of its configuration. So I looked up the hill further here.
You want to take a shovel up there, Larry?
Uh,
I'm going to take my
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm going to take my miner's pick. You think this will be enough?
I'll keep an eye.
This is all laid up. It's a village. Those are all walls. That's as close as I can get. I don't know if it's going to show up.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes great sense in relationship to the cave location further up.
Yeah, that's rotted like that. That's supposed to be inside.
So we're going up the hill,
You know?
and we'll see what we've got.
Well, there is a tailing pile here, though, Larry. See, here's some.
Yeah,
Can
but
you see
those are
the-
laid up stones.
Can you see the copper ore?
If
right
you look through, yeah, if you look through the binoculars at that pile up there, that's not just a piled up.
there? Oh, I know. It's a
They're
wall.
laid up. They're
A
blocked.
wall, but it might have been equipment or stuff. But we'll check it out.
No, they'd never do that. White men didn't do that.
White man can't jump.
White.
Do some commentary.
This is Marlin Perkins.
We said,
I just sent Jim
in this case, Joe.
up the hill, this little hill here, to investigate the ruins.
We found some pottery.
After this, he's going to wrestle an alligator for it.
Old bottle.
And he said that it's a mine.
Oh, I think he said he found something and said it's mine.
Oh, all mine.
It's all mine.
Larry, I've been researching this area for about 5 years here in the Caballos, and legend says there's a rich cave located someplace in one of these canyons south of Palomas Gap that was found in the late 30s by a man named Buster Ward and Willie Doubt, Willie Galt, Willie Gaff, Daff, something like that, a bunch of different spellings. And he came back in 72, but he was an old drunk and couldn't find it. But he said it's marked in an iron bar, there's an eye, and there's an obelisk sticking up. Straight up. Now as we go closer, you can see the eye already. And as we approach the entrance to this, what I believe is a hidden shaft, you'll see the obelisk will cover the eye, and the eye closes as you get to the shaft. Now, down here, we have a narrow path here. It's not narrow here, but it does get narrow as you go further up, which was built through a lot of trouble. Here, you can see the sides here. And it dead ends at that cliff over there. And that's it. So, let's check it out. Might be able to date those by some reason. How long did that take to grow in? I don't know.
All along the length of this laid up cart path, apparently.
Yeah, Cartera.
Cartera. These prickly pears are ancient, and they're growing all over top of this. The edges of these flattened stones that you see here are the ends of the flattened stones laid up to make this rather crude cart path.
And when you find the eye, when you find the needle's eye, you're supposed to look for a red obelisk then. Look right there. Do you see the red obelisk? Right there? In the middle of that cut?
I don't know if it'll show up.
Okay, we will when we get closer.
Okay.
That'll block the eye.
Bush heading up to the obelisk, which is right in the center, not the eye, but what I'm zeroing in on now would be the obelisk. And as you proceed up higher, that
Must be a
obelisk
cave?
will close up over the eye.
They're exploring a little higher up here. Give you an idea, they came from down here. Right there. They stepped up there. Back up a little bit here. Larry's a little farther back. Joe is, I don't know if there's Joe right there. Let's get closer in on him there. They're searching for a certain rock formation, but apparently they'll help find what they believe will be a treasure.
What's happening now? You gotta move
Back down a little bit here.
over here to liberate that eye.
Okay, they're out of sight, so I'm going to stop the camera.
Right in.
Okay, Joe, now apparently you dug all this out.
Yeah, it was filled to right about here.
Okay.
Here was the level, and we dug that out, and I don't know,
Alright. I dug up.
10,
Okay.
12, 15 feet maybe.
Okay, and there. Point to where's that?
Here's the iron bar here
Okay.
that somebody has used with this baling wire, and the baling wire's been broken.
Okay.
And near as we could figure broke here from hitting on the rock here or something, see?
Okay.
So that would be maybe at that angle there. That's why we figured, well, it's probably down in here. Larry said he got a reading here. And it's been forced in, and it sits at the base of this cliff where the trail comes in. Like I said, you got a picture of the obelisk there, huh?
Yeah. Before I think they did.
There it is. I
Well,
don't know. Pretty interesting.
if they're waiting for the.
They're waiting for the. We're waiting for a bobcat. to
Now
get
Larry's getting a different kind of reading though, so I don't know.
Larry's up here getting a reading right up here, but I can't figure it because this looks solid rock to me. Also, that figures like it would be a fault line right there anyway, you know? Like it'd be a natural cave down in there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All the signs seem to point to this spot. I have
Yeah.
to admit.
Plus all the research. People I've been talking to, everybody says the same thing.
Well, we'll wait till Larry comes down and see what he comes up with.
Don't you think? It's a Spanish cart trail or Aztec or something. I don't know. It looks to me. Here's the last piece. Jim, come here. Look. To me, this is the last piece of the. Look, here's the trail here. Look. That's been built right there. Those rocks have been put in there right there. Okay? This rock here has been moved in. So the trail ends right here, man. That rock there. See, this was, we didn't put this rock here. This was moved here. This is part of the trail.
That's
There it
about
is.
the last one.
That's the last rock right there.
And all
This
that,
has been filled by us here.
all that prickly pear cactus
See, Larry? See this here?
goes all the way down the top of that trail.
Yeah. And see all this here, we filled this. See all that? That
Mhm.
stuff we brought out of the shed.
I thought you said this was the trail up here where the cactus is going.
Yeah, it is, but it comes this way, it seems to stop here. Where?
Yeah, that would seal it.
But look. Yeah, that look weird. When this,
But don't forget the that'd be kind of a monumental feat, though. Like,
Almost
it looks like it's stuck on this
yeah.
part.
right there. What do you think about that, Larry? Almost looks like it was stuck and was coming apart or something. But, see these rocks here? They're not going to be going that way. The
I don't know,
edges
I'm
here.
just
See where the edge is? It doesn't turn. Keeps going this way. The edge is still right down here. Let's find the edge of it here. As long as green light's on, we're filming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
That one spot when I was filming, there was camera was when we were at the danger spot over here. We can see the mirror and the wind's been blowing across.
Well, somebody talk, will you? Give us a running rundown here. Coming out of the
Just a lot
Caballo.
of fascinating plant life. Look at these different types of cactus and everything.
Slow down, Larry. Slow down.
This is the time of day now where the rattlesnakes kind of
Should get out of it.
get a little lethargic again. They start wrapping themselves around things, don't they, to get
Laying on
conserve
rock.
heat?
Hey, but still, this is fairly warm.
Well, I mean, you still get in trouble, I'd say.
You go, I can't remember where that one was. Wait, see if he's still sitting in that push. Kick him out and make him come across the road. Who's got to kick him?
You're a real cowboy.
Grab him by the back of the head. Go up, Larry. Wanna be a cowboy. Looking like a cow. Looking for the cowgirl.
Well, you guys, we have a video camera running. If you could say something instead of sitting there like a couple bumps on a log.
Well, I think we have the guy running it who knows the most about it, don't we?
No, he doesn't know a thing. What'd you think about this treasure operation here, Mr. Thomas? I'll show you exactly where we were here. If Larry would slow down just a little bit. Good man.
Where were we exactly?
Hold it a second, Larry.
You kind of point.
Nope.
We're right up that canyon right there. We parked
Is that the road there? Hold on, sneaking on.
at that white. Let's see. We parked. Kind of right in there somewhere. And we went up that canyon.
Okay.
Oh, I know where we went up that canyon, right. You could actually see the road we went up, but I can't seem to spot it. It's right in there somewhere anyway.
Kind of all blends together from this distance.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean to the left?
Now let's see, those Indian caves are down here. I'll get a picture of those too. Yeah, there's, let's see, where are they? I think they're down in there. There's an Indian cave right there. Kind of bouncy. Keep going a little bit there.
Doesn't look like there'd be enough room in there.
No, a little
for
bit further.
Does it?
No, there's nothing there. It's a little bit further down. Can't really see it. I guess it's down that hill there, I guess. It's on this one here. And we're looking out towards the Rio Grande and to your sea. There's the road down below there where we're going. Across those flats. And let's see, the Indian caves.
Right down there.
I spotted two caves. Yeah, there they are, right down there. Now that there has an old beehive in it. That one down there. And then around the corner, yeah, these down here, the little ones down there have a beehive in it. But somebody raided the beehive. It's just the empty cone deal. I spotted a big one on the right coming out.
Cave or beehive?
Yeah.
Is that the road there, way back out there?
I believe it is.
When you say Indian caves, are those caves that they dug out or natural caves that they used?
These are natural caves here.
Yeah, they never dug anything up. They always used whatever they found. They might have expanded it a little bit or played with it. Now, you see this rock show behind you?
Yeah.
That's the same thing that was up there marking, what you thought was marking the site that they were supposed to have hauled up.
Similar, but it had more quartz in it. I didn't really see any around like it.
I don't think that, whatever that rock was, that was it.
But I do.
But it's still there.
And it's my treasure.
That's right. You realize how many people you got to give a treasure to because you're told about it?
See that little black spot there is the beehive.
Participating.
Wait a second, Larry. Right there is the beehive.
Jeez, how big is
That
it?
black one down there?
Oh.
This is black. And then the big hole over there is the Indian cave. Go on, Larry, so I can get this.
That's way back in there.
Yeah.
On the other side of that ridge.
Uh-huh. Okay, hold it a second, Larry, so I can feel it. That's an Indian cave. We checked it out right there.
Did you go in that one?
Yeah. And then there's one below it there. And there's one a little to the left right there, a small one.
Did you find anything?
Just fire and bones and stuff. But we didn't dig down into the bottom and the pack rat area. And he
Well-
said, good idea. There might be beads. There could be anything in there.
Well, we're in a little draw here. It's not much, if anything, it's just a little wash actually. It's gravelly. Looking for some artifacts. Those are fence posts. Just about all of everything that you've seen us film, except for some in the higher elevations, is grazed by cattle. It's hard to believe that they walk through all of these bushes and cactuses for grazing, but they do.
Today's Friday, April 30th. We're going up to look for, what was index? We're going up to look for some kind of a treasure here. We stopped here for some reason. I think they're going to look around. Let me back this off a little bit. Up. Now we'll film that. Let me get this sign right there is, what does that say? Up, that it's very high chance of fire. So obviously they want you to use your ashtray here. We're getting into the Cibola National Forest. Up there there's a ridge way up here, which is kind of interesting, looks like. Could be good mineral deposits there. Let me pan back here because I get a better view of all this. Go across here. We stopped for a few minutes just to look around. They're back to discussing different things. Let's take a look around here. That's where they're parked right there. The road continues on up that way and around. Let's go look around back here. Now this is the direction we came from back here. Back that way. That's back that way. It's Truth or Consequences. That's me. Okay, there's a rancher. There's a ranch right there of some sort. Okay. Okay, we're getting a little bit redundant here, so I'm going to shut it down. Right there. Side road, you can see it a little bit rough there, but not too bad actually. I'll show a little bit of this background here. We're going towards. Whoa. too rough to film, so I'm going to hold off. Where we need to be at. Getting up closer to the site where we want to be. Road's not real rough actually, just kind of rolling. Here they are in front of us. That's who we're following now. That truck right there. Whoop. That's kind of rough to film. We've hiked up pretty far up this hillside here. Here's where we're parked. Gives you an example of how far we are away. So we're pretty far away. There's an interesting group of rocks here. Let me see if I can find them in the viewfinder. Yeah, right there. They just kind of pop up right out of the side of the mountain there. Not exactly sure. Volcanic, I would think. And that's way across the canyon from where I'm standing, actually. I'm going to zoom back to show you how far it is really away. So, you can see it's a long ways off, actually. I'm going to pan across. Move in a little bit here. Show you the terrain. And the slope that we're actually going up here is pretty steep, actually. And they've kind of disappeared over the top of the thing. I stopped the film a little bit. I don't see them. So I'm going to stop the camera and see if I can find them here in a few minutes. There they go. I think they're going to disappear on me here. Yeah. Yep, they're over the side of the hill here. Hill. I'll show you backing away here to show how far away from we are. Up pretty high here. Quite a hike. I'm a little bit out of breath, actually. Let me zoom in and show how far we are away here. Coming in. There's where we parked. Now let's see if I can find... They're walking up the side of the hill here. They are right there. They're pretty far away. They're 100 yards away from me probably. Right there. Let's zoom in on them. We'll spy on them. They don't know we're watching. Okay, they're going up to the ridge there. Now I'm going to pan around here. There's a beautiful scenery here to the side. Let me pan around slowly. There's a mining operation off to my right, so we'll be getting to it here in a second. There's a huge valley here, you can see. Very huge valley. Right there. And right down here is, oops. No, actually I got turned around here. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I went a little bit too far. Here I'm back over here. Okay, here is the beautiful valley here. Let me back up. Right there. Really beautiful scenery. Now I'm gonna, the mining operation is right. A little bit hard to see the viewfinder. Let me see. It's right. I'm gonna zoom in here, right there. Right there is a large mining operation going on. The road there. Should be supposed to be a lot of minerals. Gold's supposed to be up here too. I'm not 100% sure what they're mining for. One more look at that. Now back out here and show you the valley again here. Beautiful valley. Okay. Now we're up real close, up very top here.
Get that eagle.
Large rock
Above you, right above
outcrop.
you. Buzzard. Hello, buzzard. Straight up, Jim.
Okay, we got a buzzard here. Riding, he's riding the thermals. Whoa, there he goes. Almost tipped me over backwards there. It's okay, Larry, I'll just fly down the hill here getting the buzzard.
Well, we struck it rich. We're getting a reading on the detector.
They struck it rich, we hit the mother lode.
Down there by the car, by the Isuzu, straight down.
It's straight down by that.
I used the dowsing rod. It pointed up here to the dowsing rod. Now Joe's over there with that detector, and he's getting the reading. You can hear it. You can hear it beeping. Right here.
Okay, they got like a little metal detector, and it's beeping, and it's meant to pick up gold and minerals.
The bag is clear down there, man. Why doesn't this bag pop?
Okay, there's the outcropping right here they're working on.
Pocket.
And there goes Larry
This is the vein.
going into the, they think they found a,
Vein right here.
there might be a vein there.
Washed out or they stole
There's Joe there. Let me get a little bit closer. I don't think you'll be able to hear him talking. I might hold off for a second.
Giving off some readings, isn't it?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. Confirms the rods from down by the
Yeah.
truck.
Okay, they're in a crevice
There,
here.
right over here, remember? Way
I think you can hear him talking. Let's let him talk.
Yeah.
There's the yellow rock right here. Over here, don't get nothing. Nope, just right in this. This is the vein.
I, in my mind, when I was using the rod, it was saying this rock area. Not necessarily any further behind it, but the rock down. You know, stuff's washed down and originating here. That's pretty damn good.
I bet over there it looks like it goes that way. As a matter of fact, there's a covered shaft right there. Right there. I bet you money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, right there. Oh, that may be the damn Spanish shaft. They've been looking
Deep
for.
lost Spanish shaft.
Yeah, it looks like.
Well, up and over they go. They think they see something up there.
You better stay there, Jim.
Rotates around and washes the clay out, and then you put those little spiral things. And then you do a lot of work for
What
wood.
was this right here? There was something right there. Just the same thing. Copper?
This is gold here. Oh, with pan what's already been out. You can take that pan and get.
Did you ever take your stick up there?
Yeah, it got readings all over the place.
Now, will it read if it's black sand, ironized sand? Will it read on there?
See, some of the stuff it'll read going out, but read going in it's metal. Gold, silver. But do the hot weather.
Yeah, it's getting to that time of year. Well, end of May usually.
Sometimes the hottest weather of the year is the last week of May and first week of June. Sometimes middle, sometimes late. You never know. In Albuquerque, I've seen the hottest weather of the year last week in May. Hot weather in May.
Well, Joe's got a bucket full of gravel and sand from behind that vein, or from that vein running behind that big rock to his left. He's climbing back down, coming back down.
Yeah, there it is.
We'll take it back and wash it. What you got?
Quartz crystals.
Let's see. Let's see, get the right angle here. Jim just found some quartz crystals in this little pocket. I don't know if we can see it.
Need to be cleaned up. They're dark.
They're real dark. Did you hear that eagle scream?
I don't see him though, do you? He must be perched. Must be sitting somewheres.
Well, we're leaving. There's Joe and Mel heading down the road. We're going to be right behind them here.
Into a mining area, and there's Joe looking into something. I'm not sure what right there. Climbing into. Oh, this is. Stop right here, Larry, for a second. This is full of some kind of.
Sludge.
Some kind of gravel. It's tailings actually is what they call it, I guess. It's
Well, that's a device that it's like a big screw, and it churns and grinds up the rock and spits it out. And apparently, there's a few buckets full of dust that was left behind in there that
okay, now this is blurry.
could be rich in.
This is blurry. Why?
Because you probably moved this with your thumb.
That's not gonna affect that.
Slide that and adjust it.
Right here? Okay.
That better?
Not really.
That's all they did, that little pile. We can get it for, we can get it for 40 though. And we can get it for 40,000, so you know. You guys want to jump it?
Oh, I see. It's for sale for 70,000.
No, they had. I don't know. He said something. They spent 100,000 up here, so they put 70,000 in equipment, and the rest probably labor.
And what'd they get out of it? Nothing.
All they did was that little pile right there.
Oh.
That's it.
Rest, I guess, put these damn roads up in there, didn't they?
Yeah, they cut all that up.
That little
And
mine
up
shaft
in there
out-
where they got that gold,
There's a mine up there.
that's where they got $1 million worth of gold out of a little hole, out of a little spot as big as a Volkswagen or refrigerator.
He said big as that damn motor there.
Yeah, big as that motor. They took $1 million out. But that was before these guys. Then they sold
Oh,
it to
somebody
these guys.
else, you mean.
Yeah. These guys went hog wild. They never found. Then they went broke.
Got the mess down there, I'll tell you.
Yeah, well, somebody told Bar that trailer was supposed to tear it out, and they just got the goodies and left it there.
So that's called a what, Joe?
The trommel.
A trommel?
It rotates around and gets the clay out of it, so it'll separate easier.
So do we have anything in there?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there hadn't been taken out. That's what I want to try to figure out some way to get. Move the rocks and vacuum the light shit.
God damn, that chain, I wonder what that chain cost for Well, where did it operate on? Where's the bearings or whatever?
I don't know.
Where did it come from?
On rollers, Mel. Must have been rollers. Look. There was a set
Oh
of
yeah, it
rollers
was on rollers.
here and
Here's the
there.
roller here.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2 rollers, yeah, okay. Wasn't used very much because they had deep marks on it.
The paint's
Just
just
barely
off.
got the paint off.
The paint's just off of it. Now, how much did that run?
It didn't run much.
Look, the paint's still on right
Not
there.
worn at all.
Not even worn out.
Maybe that thing down there. Somebody might have stolen the rollers because big rollers are valuable.
Crusher, they dump the ore in the top, and then they crush it down and put it down in this pit, and then run the conveyor belt from this pit. That's the old conveyor belt, and load their trucks or do whatever they're doing here on this pad. Probably run it through that trommel. Look out!
And like placer mine works. We're utilizing a tremendous, highly sophisticated piece of equipment, Kleenex for earplugs, and a weed eater to suck up all of the tailings inside of this Dremel. This is This is a. This is. This is the purest form of self-torture I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God.
Well,
Well, what
You
it's
think?
doing, it doesn't have
What do you
enough
mean? Do I
power.
think he's of sound mind? Is that what you mean? A lava flow, and we're in the Valley of Fires. That's what it's called. And it's pretty extensive. We've driven through a lot of it already. And it goes for as far as your eye can see.
Valley of Fires. We're up in a little recreation area. I'm going to pan across here. Real slow. You can see the mountains in the background. There's snow on the mountains right there still. Let's get a little closer to it actually. There's the mountains. Okay.
Far to your left.
And I'm going to pan down to the It's all lava flows, apparently came out of the ground through fissures. All the way. We stop. Extensive lava flow all the way across here. Panning to my left. All the way back across here. It goes on for miles and miles. Okay, this is the birthplace of Smokey the Bear. It's called the Lincoln National Forest. Now what I'm going to do now is get closer so you can read it. This might take a while and it might not even work out, but I'm going to try it anyway.